juggling multiple job offers. It sounds like a dream, but I can assure you that when this happens, most of my clients freak out a little bit because it can be quite stressful. And the key here is often people find themselves getting very conflicted and saying conflicted information to all the parties. So it's very important that you keep your own counsel, that you gather the information about the different offers, and you're going to need a little bit of think time to weigh up the pros and the cons of each offer that's come over the table. You need to be honest without being too honest with all the parties. So you would say something like to party A, thank you very much for your offer. I'm extremely excited about the opportunity to work with your business. Could I have 24 hours to review the documentation, and I will come back to you as soon as possible. Nothing wrong with that, but you didn't have to tell them I've got another offer on the table that I'm also reviewing. So, you can be a little bit honest, but without being completely telling everyone everything that's going on, because you don't necessarily want to enter into this dialogue with the company that would ultimately like to employ you. And you want to be able to come back and negotiate cleanly with each party if that's how you want to play it. What can often happen though, and this is the worst scenario, is you end up accepting an offer and then you join the company, and then 3 months later your dream offer comes onto the table. The reality is it's almost impossible to get these offers to sync up, that they all come in on the same day at the same time so that you can assess them all and make a decision. Now, when you get a scenario of you've accepted a job offer, but then the dream offer comes through, I'm going to be a bit controversial here and say that you should still look at the dream offer. You should review it. You should assess the pros and the cons, because if that was the dream job of the century and that's the company you've always wanted to work for, you may want to resign from the organisation. Now, I can tell you no one's going to be too happy about that, and it can do some damage potentially, but if you do it correctly, you can minimise the fallout and still get what you want, which is the dream opportunity. So the key here throughout, whether you're getting sort of multiple offers on the table, everyone pressuring you for a response and answer, try and take a little bit of control, take your time, be positive and frank and honest in your feedback, but don't tell everyone everything. They do not need to be briefed on everything that you're reviewing and all the other options that are on the table. There is no requirement that you have to tell company A about company B's offer. And you might be better off not disclosing company B's offer, because you might want to negotiate just cleanly with company A and not bring another offer into the table, because quite frankly that can often really upend the negotiation process. But you want to go through a structured process, the pros, the cons, what's right, what's wrong with each offer, and then you can make an informed decision. Hopefully you've done this through a systematic recruitment process, maybe over 100 days. You've reviewed a number of options, and you've got 2 or 3 compelling offers at the end of the day, and you accept the best one for you, the best offer that is the right opportunity for you. And then, as I said, potentially you might get into this scenario where a few months later you get the dream offer that comes on the table. That can be quite complex to work through. By all means, drop into my diary for a complimentary career assessment. That's something I might be able to help you with as you assess the scenario. And it's going to be crucial that if you do decide to take the dream offer, that you exit as cleanly as possible so that you minimize any reputation damage of starting a role and then leaving relatively soon thereafter.